Let's join Des then for the Fort Leney.
Raptor is the first to show in front of Shinrock Paddy, who's just towards the inside of Elligard, and they're being followed by Crash. Improving on the outside is Last Instalment as they go up now towards the first. Raptor leads. Last Instalment is now improved on the outside to rise almost on terms. Elligard touchdown in third, and they're being followed by First Lieutenant Shinrock Paddy. Crash comes next with Give Us a Hand, and Sonamix is just the back marker, tightly grouped as they go to the first of the ditches. Raptor and alongside Last Instalment, Elligard touchdown in third with Shinrock Paddy in fourth, First Lieutenant 5, and then Give Us a Hand, Crash, and just the back marker is Sonamix. So they're over number 3, and Last Instalment jumped to the front there from Raptor. Third place Elligard, Shinrock Paddy. First Lieutenant is next in fifth place, being followed by Crash, Give Us a Hand, and Sonamix as they make their way on now towards fence number 4. And rising in the lead is Last Instalment with Raptor alongside. Elligard just third. Shinrock Paddy is 4. Then comes First Lieutenant and Crash. Give Us a Hand and Sonamix as they head for the second of the ditches now. With little to choose between the two leaders, Raptor and Emmett Mullins on the inside of Last Instalment and Brian O'Connell, being followed by Elligard in third. Then in fourth place, Give Us a Hand with Crash, and in between them, First Lieutenant. Towards the inside, the yellow jacket of Shinrock Paddy, and 2 lengths to the second grey in the race, Sonamix, settled in the back marker. Coming across now to the fence that'll take them on the approach to the straight. And Raptor on the inside with alongside Last Instalment, being tracked by Elligard. Then towards the outside is Give Us a Hand, First Lieutenant Shinrock Paddy, Crash, and Sonamix, tightly grouped now as the 8 runners make the swing in to make the approach now towards the fence that'll bring them up towards the stands. And Raptor is the leader from Last Instalment and Elligard towards the near side. Shinrock Paddy towards the inside of First Lieutenant and Crash. Give Us a Hand towards the outside, and Sonamix. So they're over this fence now to take them on the run up in front of the stands with a complete circuit of the track ahead of them, and the Topaz Fort Leney Novice Chase. And it's Raptor and Emmett Mullins who lead from Last Instalment, Brian O'Connell, Elligard and Ruby Walsh. Shinrock Paddy, Barry Geraghty towards the inside. They're being followed by Crash, Andrew Lynch, First Lieutenant Davy Russell, Give Us a Hand, Robbie Morden, and Sonamix, although the back marker, the field covered by under 6 lengths. Sonamix ridden by Brian Cooper. On they go away from the stands towards the next fence, which will bring them up towards the halfway stage. And it is Raptor who leads, followed in second place by Last Instalment. Elligard is next with First Lieutenant Shinrock Paddy and Crash. Give Us a Hand, followed by Sonamix. So they go now to the second fence to take them away from the stands, and still the same order up front. Raptor on the inside with Last Instalment, followed by Elligard, First Lieutenant Shinrock Paddy, Crash, Give Us a Hand, and Sonamix. So they're making the turn now to swing into the back straight to face the first of the fences down the far side, where they've got 8 more left to jump. And it is Raptor who's the leader from in second place. On the outside, Last Instalment. Elligard's a close third with Shinrock Paddy 4, and these are being followed then by Crash with Give Us a Hand, First Lieutenant, Sonamix. So they face the first now, taking them down the far side. And Raptor and Last Instalment, and Sonamix is parted company with Brian Cooper there. So they head on now towards the next. And the leader, Raptor on the inside, matching strides with Last Instalment, couple of lengths to Elligard, then Crash, First Lieutenant, Give Us a Hand, and Shinrock Paddy. So they approach this one now, stride for stride. Last Instalment and Raptor, they're 3 lengths in front of Elligard, being followed then by First Lieutenant with Crash, Give Us a Hand, and Shinrock Paddy next. Right across the stands, second last of the ditches now. And as they approach it, it is Raptor and Last Instalment. Last Instalment just got the better of the exchanges in the air and led by a length to Raptor. Elligard is third. Then 3 matching strides for the fourth spot. Crash, First Lieutenant, and Give Us a Hand, and Shinrock Paddy. So over that one, it's Raptor back on terms with Last Instalment, and Elligard creeping closer on the inside to make little between the leading 3. They're being followed by First Lieutenant, Crash, Give Us a Hand, and Shinrock Shinrock Paddy. So at this one, it is Raptor and Last Instalment, Allegard right there on the inside. Now a close-up fourth, just a length off them is First Lieutenant. Crash tracks them with Give Us a Hand, and they've gone on from Shinrock Paddy. Last of the ditches now, 3 from the finish. And on the inside, Allegard joins Raptor and Last Instalment, the 3 in the air together there. And a faller there at that one. And the faller was Raptor. And now Allegard is on the outside, Last Instalment. They're closely tracked by First Lieutenant. The 3 are cleared then of Crash. And over that one, Allegard and Last Instalment, a couple of lengths to First Lieutenant. So they're on the run for the home turn now. And it's on the outside, Last Instalment and Brian O'Connell. On the inside, Allegard, Ruby Walsh, then First Lieutenant in third. Turning now for the final fence. And it is Last Instalment, Brian O'Connell, Allegard, Ruby Walsh, a couple of lengths to First Lieutenant and Davy Russell. But it's Last Instalment with the advantage at the final fence. Last Instalment over a couple in front. Allegard is second. Then comes First Lieutenant, who's trying to run on in the middle of the track. But Last Instalment has a 4-length lead and running up towards the finish. It's Last Instalment who's going to win it for Brian O'Connell, Philip Fenton, for the Giggingstown House Stable, who will probably just have a 1-2 as First Lieutenant on the near side of Allegard. They're clear of Shinrock Paddy, Crash, and they're followed in by Give Us a Hand.